Welcome to our Hang virtual watch party presented by Dave and Buster's. You know, tonight is all about the Titans versus the Chiefs. So before we get started and I introduce our guests, we got a lot of people hanging out with us. Put in the chat where you're hanging from and who you're going to. Put in the chat for me. And Chandler, if you can mute yourself for me. Chandler, go ahead and mute yourself as well. Thank you. I appreciate that. No, you're good. You're good, Chandler. I'm going to get, oh, look at the baby. I love it. Yep. Put in the chat. Where are you hanging from? Let me know real quick before we introduce our guests. All right. I think I'm having some technical difficulties on my end with the chat. So we'll keep things rolling. I am not getting anything in the chat right now. So let me tell you how tonight's hang is going to work, you guys. First of all, let me shout out to all my VIPs. If you are a VIP, you're going to notice a call out next to your name. It's going to say VIP. Make sure you got your cameras on. Stay on mute. If you have a question, put it in the chat, and I'll call on you to be able to ask your questions. If you don't see VIP next to your name, you still have access to put your questions in the chat, and I'll tee them up for you. I'll shout you out. I'll do all that good stuff. So you're still hanging with us. It's all good. Also, if you're joining us from Facebook Live or Twitch, you still have time to join us live. All you have to do is go to let'shang.live to register or just sit back and enjoy the show, all right? So today's hang will only run through the first half. So I'm going to tell you guys, make sure you get your questions in the chat as soon as possible. And hopefully we get this chat working here pretty soon. If not, put your questions in the chat, and the people from Hang will actually text them to me, and I'll get them that way, all right? So let me go ahead and introduce you guys to our lineup for today. First up, we got Chris Johnson, a.k.a. CJ2K, former Tennessee Titan running back from 2008 to 2013, three-time Pro Bowler, was the NFL rushing yards leader, league offensive player of the year in 2009, attended East Carolina, was a 24th overall pick in the NFL in 2008, and one half of the Smash and Dash podcast. What's up, Chris? Chris, you here with us? Lord, the mute button.
you gotta unmute again.
What's up? What's up? I'm right here. I'm chilling.
What's up, Chris? And,
East Carolina. I see East Carolina. We played them a couple times.
Yeah.
Look at that one right there, y'all.
There.
That's the legendary Willie Rofe right there, y'all. Hall of Fame offensive tackle. Look, he's gonna be talking major noise on here. Played 13 seasons in the NFL, first round draft pick, 11-time Pro Bowler. He played for the Saints and the Chiefs. What's up, Willie? How you doing?
How you doing? Good to see you again, Jay.
Good to see you too. Always a great time. We also have LenDale White with us, y'all. Titans running back from 2006 to 2009, played with the Seattle Seahawks, Denver Broncos. LenDale had over 2,300 rushing yards during his NFL career. He was a standout All-American running back at USC. We got some USC stories we got to tell today, too. USC. And the other half of the Smash and Dash podcast. What's up, LenDale?
What's going on? Thanks for having me. It's good to be here.
Appreciate you guys being here. I'm excited about y'all hanging with us today. I know we're going to have a great time. We also have Starcade Media in the house, you guys. So I got a shout out to Clint Switzer, Noah Groniger. They are the co-hosts and sports analysts for Starcade Media, focused on local Kansas City sports. What's up, fellas? Hey, Clint and Noah.
Hey, thank you so much for having us. We're excited to be here, excited for a big Chiefs W. And sorry, LenDale White, Chris Johnson, but Eric Henry, the King's not going to be enough tonight.
Come on, man. Chiefs W, man. You tripping, man. Come on, man. He's going to have to jump you.
I love
Goodbye, everybody.
Already got the threats early. All right. We also have Brian B. Shine, and host of the Morning Grind on Hot 103 Jams. What's up, Brian? You good?
Hey, I'm in the building. We good. Hey, Noah, man, just tag me in, fam. I got your back, fam. Hey, Chiefs Kingdom in the building. Arrowhead is rocking tonight. We've been drunk since 6 a.m. this morning. Let's go. And we did another hour because it's daylight savings time. What's happening?
Like that.
We also have Jason Dunn, former NFL tight end, played with the Eagles and the Chiefs. We have Kimball Anders. He's going to be joining us, NFL fullback, played about 9 seasons with the Chiefs, 3-time Pro Bowler. And Shaun Smith. I don't know if Shaun is on with us. He was looking for his mute button earlier. former defensive lineman, played for many teams, including Kansas City.
Shout out, Kimball's going in the Ring of Honor this week. It's alumni.
Yes, you're right. Exactly.
Congratulations to Kimball going in the Ring of Honor.
Yes,
he is. He's going to try and hop on with us. Yeah.
That's what's up. So yeah, hopefully we get him on. And I think it's tonight, actually, Willie, right?
Yep, it's tonight.
Yeah, it's tonight. Yeah.
Yeah. So
it's alumni weekend this weekend. Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up. I mean, tell us how it goes, Willie. You know, you've already had that experience before. Let us know what that weekend looks like.
No, well, I'm in the Saints Ring of Honor, so I'm not in the Arrowhead yet. But
but I'm just saying overall.
It's a fun time. You get to see all the old guys you play with. Then you see the guys from different eras, from the Bobby Bells all the way up to Jamal Charles and all the guys that just retired. So it's a good weekend. We have a good time. Kansas City knows how to take care of the guys, so we have a good time.
I love that. Speaking of Chris, you got to tell us. You just got some endorsements, some Hall of Fame endorsements. Is that true?
Yeah, that's true. You know, Warren Moon, Eddie George, you know, they gave me some endorsements and stuff like that. You know, that was pretty awesome from some guys that, you know, I grew up watching and enjoyed watching those guys, and for those guys to play for the same organization and for those guys to stamp me like that, it was awesome. I can't hear. Mute.
She's on mute. That mute button got you, Jay.
Now you on mute, Miss Jay.
Hit that mute button.
Hit that mute button. I got caught slipping. My bad.
We got
you. My bad. I'm supposed to be the professional at this. My bad.
Nobody's immune to the mute button.
All right, we're gonna go to our chat and let our VIPs ask some questions. So Shalana, I hope I'm saying your name right. Go ahead and unmute yourself. You said you would like to say something. Go ahead. The mute button is at the bottom right, where I just got caught slipping. Shalana.
Ooh, get the ball out. We need a fumble quick. We need something like that.
There you go.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's Chiefs Nation, baby.
Boo.
Look at my daughter.
She got everything.
She got it all on.
Ooh, Kadarius already got him a catch. Look at that.
Wow.
What's your baby's name, Shalana?
Let
Kelsey, y'all got to slow him down.
And what's up?
Here we go. Here we go. We got a flag. We got a flag coming.
Thank you, Jay.
We're going to have to change that over to...
you need to be a Titan fan. After tonight, she'll probably be a Titan fan.
Yeah.
It's getting physical out there. It's getting physical early.
We're all allowed to make mistakes. Those of us that are Titans fans.
Is Shalana from Kansas City?
Shalana,
I'm actually not, but my family is from Kansas City. Kansas City, Kansas, and Fort Scott, Kansas.
KCK in the building.
Wyoming. Shalana from Wyoming.
Omaha.
I love it. Okay, so I gotta ask. I said when you guys get on here, I gotta figure out between LenDale and Chris, who is Smash and who is Dash? Because I ain't gonna lie, when I first heard the name of the podcast, I was like, what they on there talking about? Smashing and dashing? What is? But then I tuned in and I was like,
gotta be Smash, and Chris gotta be Dash because he ran a 4.2.
Right.
But OG, I never ran a 40. OG, I never ran a 40, so they don't know my 40 time. I never had to run a 40. You see what I'm saying? So anything could be possible.
But Smash and Dash actually comes from 2000.
The Smash and Dash comes from just being around Nashville, and you know, there's a lot of myths and legends that come along with that name. So you got to make up your own. You got to make up your own.
The crazy thing though, it actually started when we played the Chiefs. When we played the Chiefs. I think
we had like
07. It was the game where you went and beat on the Congos, and I don't appreciate you doing that.
I remember.
I think that was the 07 game. I went to that game. Yeah.
No, not 07. Oh, yeah. Well, 08, 08, 09.
Okay.
And then after the, I guess they for some reason they made us do the press conference together after the game, and that's when LenDale named us Smash and Dash. It was crazy, and they just went.
Wow.
That's what's up. I love that.
I think we broke a record on. I think we broke a record on them that day too, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Oh, the Chiefs getting in the rhythm. The Chiefs getting rolling. Chris, they rolling.
Hey,
they rolling.
Hey, Juju, you my guy.
Don't let them get going early.
Juju about to fumble.
Don't let them get going early.
Yo, Chris Johnson had
Juju just caught it.
Chris Johnson had like a 70-yard run that game. It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Hey, Chris, you like that turf out there in Kansas City? That short grass, you can run on that. Not that long grass, that short grass.
You can run on that
as long as it's warm.
Yeah, it was good.
I just don't like it when it's cold out there.
Boy, because that corner end zone, boy, that thing be frozen.
When it's cold out there, that ground hurts, doesn't it?
Is number 10 a rookie? He a rookie?
Yeah, Pacheco's a rookie.
Yeah, he good. He
good. They keep I be wondering how he slipped like that because he nice.
He looked like a
Rutgers.
Tyreek Hill.
Wow. What round did he go in?
7.
Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, yeah. That's ridiculous. They got him at a discount for sure.
Hey, real quick for everybody that's on the hang right now, if you cannot type in the chat or if you can't see your chat, just hit your refresh button. So Willie, I wanted to ask you something real fast. You still working on your documentary or is it done?
Mine is done and Rosa Parks is done and Tommy Hearns. So we're starting the shop right now.
So what is it? You guys have a production company now? Tell us a little bit more about what y'all have going on.
Well, it's one state production company, and he's talking to CAA and some different companies to figure out where we're going next. So I'll let you know when we figure out what streaming service or whatever. So
yeah, for sure, we want to support. So what's some stuff we're gonna see in the Roaf documentary?
We're gonna talk about where I grew up in Arkansas and Pine Bluff with my brother, and then we're gonna talk about my mom, who's went to law school after I was born and was state Supreme Court justice, and my dad was
down there
part of the black athletes, the first football players, part of the Underground Railroad that went up to Michigan State to play football. So we're gonna talk about that as well, and my sister, who's a bishop now.
Oh wow!
It's gonna go through the whole family dynamics and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I always say it's hard to respect the hustle, especially of like an athlete, unless you know where people came from, right? Because we just think y'all get out there and just. So you always got to know the backstory. It definitely makes you have much more respect for the person.
Yes.
Yeah. No, looking forward to that. That's what's up. And so, what was the second documentary you said y'all have coming out?
Tommy Hearns is done, and his family, Rosa Parks family, let him finish that one. So he did the Rosa Parks family documentary.
Oh wow. Okay. Nice.
Yep.
All right, you guys, just joining us real quick. We have Jason Dunn, former NFL tight end. What's up, Jason? How you doing? You gotta find your unmute button. You muted.
I play with JD. So
what up, bro?
What's going on, man? What's going on, JD?
Man, you got it, my brother. How you doing, man?
Good. I'm in New Orleans getting ready for the game tomorrow for Sam Mills' ceremony.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm down in the NO. Yeah.
Sam's Mills, man, that's a real deal right there now.
Oh
yeah.
Also joining us, I think he finally found his mute button. Shaun Smith, what's up, Shaun? What's up, homie?
What up, Jay?
How you doing?
What's up? Big fella.
You must have had your daughter or somebody help you, Shaun.
Man, shut up, LenDale, man.
I'm just saying, bro. Golly, bro. We've been talking to you for an hour.
Nah, bro. The game just started, so shut up, bro. You just feeling good today. I'm happy you in a good mood right now.
Always in a good mood, man. My Trojans won and the Titans about to get a win.
Unless you had a big game last night, now we need the Chiefs and the Saints to win.
The Saints, hey, really, come on now. Saints, who y'all quarterback with the Saints now, Willie? Come on now.
Andy
Taysom. Oh,
Winston?
oh yeah. Hey, yeah. Listen, never mind. I hope you took the over or under or somebody else other than him.
Man.
Well, right now, the Chiefs rolling. They got that JD. They rolling, JD. They got that thing going early, don't they?
I see. Yeah, I see.
Yeah, they got it going.
Running the football like they are.
Sorry, y'all always jump out like that, but y'all know what happens when King Henry get going. We all know that. This is y'all know.
We gotta slow him down. Hey, LenDale, you tell me one thing. Why did they let Brown leave? Why did Brown was they other than him and Brown was their best player?
Man, listen, me and Chris talk about that every day on our podcast. I don't get it, and it's like I understand that you may have a rookie. Hey,
come on,
just chill, Shaun.
Come on,
Shaun, just chill. But yeah, I think that's by far and that was the worst decision you could have made as a front office. I don't know why you bank somebody on you give him what he wants, because clearly he's playing like he was worth whatever he was asking for.
He sure is.
All right, you guys, we do have a question real quick from the chat. Q says his question is for Chris. He says, CJ2K, what is a talent that you have that many people may not know that you have?
A talent?
Yeah.
What's your hobby? What's your favorite hobby, Chris?
I don't know. I like playing cards. I'm a real good card player. I'm a real good spade player.
I just told y'all you're a good card player, but he told you you're a good card player. Y'all better add it up.
Hey, Chris, we not just don't be shooting no dice. Right? Don't shoot no dice.
Oh yeah, nah. Only with the homies.
Yeah, with the homies, exactly. Yeah, not with no strangers.
For real.
So what's the game? What you playing, Chris? Is it spades? Is it
spades? Yeah, spades, tonk. When we used to be on the plane, we used to play Boo-Ray.
Okay.
Uno?
Those three right there. Boo-Ray. I always knew when to get out though. When I remember when I played with Randy Moss, we picked Randy Moss up.
Come on.
He used to want to gamble every time. The pie hat done got up to like 50,000.
Yeah, you can't gamble the bank, man. That man crazy. Yeah, that's right.
That's a little too big a pot for me right there. Woo.
Yeah.
Okay, so who won? Who got the pot? You?
Randy.
My hamstring hurt. You know Randy won. Ain't no Randy gonna fix the
Randy.
All right, we have another question from Jesse. Jesse, go ahead and unmute yourself, Jesse. You can ask your question. Jesse, we got you. Yes.
Okay.
Hi.
Are they gonna kick this field goal? Come on, man, kick the field goal.
You got to say it again, Jesse. Your signal's kind of breaking up.
Oh, you're good. Chris, I was just wondering, do you ever talk with Henry? What do you guys talk about if you do talk? Being that you're both from the Titans and as good as he is, I didn't know if you guys ever linked up and what you guys would talk about.
Oh yeah, we talk all the time, man. He a cool dude. We both from Florida or whatever. Know what I'm saying? We keep it strictly like, talk about his games coming up and just give him different advice and stuff like that. But he's a cool, down to earth person, for sure.
Yeah,
thanks, Jesse. We appreciate it. All right, we have another question from James. James M says, for both Chris and LenDale, do both of you miss the game? And if you were to come back and could play for anybody, who would it be and why?
For me, yeah, I miss it here and there, like the game, not the practices and lifting the weights and all that stuff.
None of that. I don't miss getting hit.
If I could play for anybody right now, I probably want to play for that Buffalo offense. That Buffalo offense, or with Baltimore, with one of the.
Yeah, that would be fun to play with Lamar Jackson for sure. But I mean, I'm a Tom Brady fan, so I want to play with Tom Brady. I want to play with Tom. Yeah.
Okay. Y'all think y'all still got it? Because we always have
No.
T.O. on here, and T.O. swears he can go back out and play today.
That's because he still thinks he's T.O. That's Terrell talking. He's out of control, man. We told him that too. He was on his Grab Your Popcorn show too, and we was like, hey, Terrell, you gotta stop doing that, man. You're gonna get out there. Everybody think you can do something, but at that age, them hamstrings don't work like that. And when one of them young boys get him crazy, he gonna be wanting to fight. Man, sit down, Grandpa.
Yeah, I don't know no problem, man.
Grandpa.
Yeah, you need to chill out.
All right,
Shaun, what you think? You could play again? You want to play right now, Shaun? What about you? You want to play right now? You want to play?
Like CJ said, I'm gonna tell you what I miss. No, I don't want to play. Only thing I miss is the locker room and the flights, bro. Yeah. That's it.
Oh, yeah.
When we had to fly and out of town, the trips, the camaraderie. Other than that, I'm cool on that practice. That practice was for the birds. Catch me on Sunday. Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to play on Sunday. You know what I mean? Catch me on Sunday, and then after the dub. After the dub, you know what time it was.
Yeah, catch me there. Catch me after the
exactly. Ain't nothing like a dub in the league. That's the only time.
Catch me after the dub, man.
You hear me? I'll probably be down in Atlanta somewhere.
I was just about to say, you're right. Victory Monday, baby.
You hear me?
All right, we have another question from Chandler. Chandler, if you want to unmute yourself, go ahead, Chandler.
We got a fullback back there returning that kick, ain't we?
There you go. Come on, there you go.
Chandler, you can go ahead and unmute yourself.
Come down to special teams.
All right, Chandler, we'll come back to you. William B, if you want to unmute yourself.
Liberty University. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
yes,
we got
you.
Can.
I have a question for CJ Johnson.
Yes. What's happening?
So, what's up, Chris?
Chilling.
So, if Henry wouldn't have broken his foot last year, do you think he would have had another 2,000-yard season?
Yeah. Get out of there, boy. Go. Get out of there. Let's go.
Oh, come on, man.
Let's go. Let's go.
He's too slow. He's too slow. You gotta catch him. He's too slow, man. That big boy, he's too slow, man.
Son, you out there, but he almost got out of there. That's all that matters.
But absolutely. If he wouldn't have got hurt, I think he would have had a chance to do it twice. He was, you know what I'm saying? He was on his way to do it. And if he would have did that, that would have marked him as the best running back in NFL history.
Oh yeah, I'm with you, 2K. If you go for 2Ks,
do you still think he's the best running back?
Say that in history.
No, I just can't find my iPhone.
Do you still think he's the best running back, even though he had a 2,000-yard season the previous year before?
Now he's not the best in NFL history, but I'm just saying if he would have did it twice, he would have been the best. But he's amongst the top backs in history, though.
Okay, and I have another question for you.
Mm-hmm.
If you were on the same team as Henry, who do you think would be a better runner, you or him? With his stiff arm he has, would you compare your stiff arm to his stiff arm? Who's is better?
We got different running styles. Know what I'm saying? I got that one too.
Yeah.
Get going.
I'm saying, so who's starting then? Who's starting?
I'm starting. You know who's starting.
I gotta ask the question, big dog.
I'm starting.
I gotta ask the question. Oh, that'd be it. I ain't gonna lie, that smash and dash duo would have been.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but yeah, it would have been a nice little smash and dash duo. We probably would have had to put him at fullback. You know what? We probably would have put him at tight end.
Go back to the I formation then, bro.
Boy, yeah, we probably. Listen, if me and him was on the same team, he probably gonna be tight end or something.
The man crazy, man. You ain't hearing what he's talking about. Hey, Saban, you're a wild boy.
That boy, hey.
Somebody pizza just came. Share that.
Oh, that's mine. It's the wings from. I'm gonna get them in a second.
You ain't right, Jay.
David must have sent me wings.
That's a 6. Oh, PI. Come on, Bobby Trees.
Okay, Malachi, go ahead and unmute yourself and ask your question.
Kai.
So I can go get my wings. Come on, Malachi.
Malachi, where Malachi?
We didn't get wings. Where are wings at, Jay?
Well, what had happened was, I think that they were trying to send you guys something seriously, but y'all were outside of like the delivery zone or something. I don't know.
Oh, that's crazy.
You in my state. You in my
I know,
state, so
Shaun.
I'm in
I was
the
just thinking that. I don't know what happened, Shaun.
See, look, yeah, that's what you get, Shaun.
You're outside the delivery zone.
Okay, let's try Justin.
Yeah, make a play,
Justin
Lee.
S.
I like it, boy. No, he's strong. I like him. Make a play, Malik Willis. I'm sorry.
Justin S., you can unmute yourself and ask your question.
Yeah, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Hey, Chris. So, what do you think about this new dome that they are building? And do you think it's going to help? It's going to help this, help the city out.
Definitely going to help the city out, man. They showed us some pictures and some videos of it, man. It's going to be awesome, man. And just by getting that's going to give us a chance to host the Super Bowl in Nashville. So,
yeah,
and you know how Nashville is being built up now, not just the stadium, but everywhere around it, man. It's going to do great for the city. I know it is.
So I was going to say, I'm a Nashville native, born and raised. Grew up on the Titans when they came here, went to games all the time, man. Loved watching you play, dude. I appreciate this opportunity, though, for real, man.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
That's what's up,
for sure, man.
Yes, sir.
If I look at them trying to pick a wheel on my arm.
I'm gonna put these guys on the spot real quick. All right. CJ.
Damn. Man, here we go. Come on, Shaun.
You thought I was bad?
Hey.
Boy, y'all crazy, man.
Look, do y'all believe Tannehill's a guy? Let me just be real with y'all. Y'all believe Tannehill's a guy for y'all?
On our podcast a couple of weeks ago, CJ had said something about like Derek Carr being released and would he be a nice fit, if he came down there. And, he said he didn't want to stir the pot. But, hey, listen, what's crazy is if a quarterback ain't getting the job done or if it don't look like he can get the job done, there's always a quarterback controversy. So,
right.
With some of these people's contracts coming up at the end of this year, we would be a fool not to look and see if we can, get better in that capacity. Even with Malik, we see how he ended up, playing while Tannehill's out. And if he's making progress, then we definitely know we got his back or his, somebody to replace him. But bro, I feel like we should definitely look into replacing him. And I'm not trying to hate. I'm just being honest. We need somebody that can. It's crazy because if it's another quarterback throwing for 140 yards a game, and you know what I'm saying, they would definitely be saying something about that. So yeah, man, I think that it's time that we got to look somewhere else. I'll be the guy that says I don't care.
Y'all got to look somewhere else.
Y'all
got to look somewhere else. But Derek Carr ain't the answer either.
He's showing it already.
How y'all gonna say that?
Better think about Derek Carr.
Because Derek Carr let the Jaguars come back on him today. That's why.
You got to respect it. You got to respect that deep ball. With Tannehill, they don't respect it. They still gonna power in the box on Derrick Henry.
Deep ball.
Build around Malik Willis and run your offense like the Ravens.
You can, but now you can't. Malik ain't Lamar. Don't do that.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, we talking about a former MVP. We talking
Malik
about
ain't Lamar.
Guy that broke Michael Eugene Vick's record. So, hey, yeah, I got it. We got it. Hey, that's a little premature.
I think Malik got an arm though. I thought Malik got an arm.
No, he do. That's what I'm saying.
The offense the Titans is running right now is not really geared towards Malik.
Man, Malik started last week and only threw for 55 yards.
That's too open. That's too open.
Yeah,
how many carries Henry had last week, bro?
I don't know, but he had 200 rushing yards. That's all that mattered, and we won.
He talked that, That's all that mattered. If you got 30, you got 40 touches to get, as long as we win.
But to answer your question, I think he had like 30, 32.
And how many times did Malik throw the ball though?
I don't think
I mean, that was his first game ever, man.
No,
You know,
I'm saying it was his first game ever. I'm not tripping on that. I'm saying though, so I wasn't expecting him to come out. I didn't expect him to come out throwing for a whole bunch of yards. I expect him the game to be simple, right? Lean on the running game.
We expect more than 55 yards though.
But bro, think about how a couple of these quarterbacks. No, you're right. You're right about that. But then you look at a couple quarterbacks this year, bro. There are a couple quarterbacks around the league only been throwing for 150.
Yeah, you're right about that.
They've been pulling it out.
You're right about that. You're right.
You know
but my thing is with it,
your defense got to be crazy, man.
Yeah, my thing with it, if we ever gonna give Malik a fair opportunity, they got to build a game plan where we got to go out there. Yeah, we're gonna run the ball, but we got to let him throw the ball to see if he can step up and be that guy for us. Being that we drafted him in the second or third round, we drafted him early.
Round, I think, right? Was it second
early
or third
in the draft?
Third round.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Listen, man. So if you can get CJ Stroud or one of these dudes coming out this year, like you still keep Malik or you focus on Malik?
Hey, I'm not sold on Stroud.
Man,
bro.
I say get somebody in free agency, man.
I'm not sold on Stroud because I don't know if he can read defenses, bro.
Ooh. Turn around, Jit.
Touchdown.
All you gotta do is turn around and make a play.
Oh, good catch.
Good good catch. That was a good catch.
Good catch.
If he turns around,
as always, Titans need some DBs. Titans always need some DBs.
Just like y'all. I see y'all got rid of that 47 kid from last year too.
No, it's not 47, 49. Sorensen. Get it right, son.
Yeah.
He's always been the weak link. He's always been the weak link.
Every time.
He's always been the weak link.
Honey
Badger.
All the time. Honey Badger. Honey Badger turn around wanting to fight him every time. Boy, I tell you that.
Yo, he did. Man, he blows. For one, he blows every coverage. He can't tackle on open field. He was just a good special teams player, bro.
Yeah, I ain't mad. Well, yeah, sometimes you got great special teams that find their way.
That's
on
what
the
he was
field
good for. They try to be cheap. Try to be cheap and put him in that safety, man. Come on, man. You know we all play with one of those guys, man.
Yeah, he was
hard
toast, man.
Hey, Shaun, I think I got your order. Shaun.
Hey,
they sent me a bunch of food. I'm not even gonna lie. Let me go and let you see some of this stuff that I got.
Oh no, don't do that.
That's just wrong. That's wrong.
Hold on, but they sent me two. That's why I think I have yours, Shaun. Seriously, I think you were supposed to get some. And then they sent dessert. There's like brownies and everything. So
ain't that nothing?
Look at this, y'all. That's crazy.
Brownie, look at her.
Yeah, that's how.
Yeah, Jay Shady. I'm gonna tell you all that.
Is definitely. Okay, so that brings me to our segment.
Juju, give it to her.
I got to remind everybody that Dave & Buster's has over 13 different sauces from buffalo to Cajun, spicy Korean, and more. There's literally something for everybody. So I got to ask all the fellas. LenDale, I'm going to start with you. What is your favorite wing sauce? Are you a flat or a drum guy? And how many can you eat in one sitting? Uh-oh, Dana, you got Dana. You're cussing people out. Dana.
I'm so sorry, everybody. I'm so sorry.
Oh, you're fine. Just press mute. It's okay. You're good. Dana was.
Bro, where is she at? Where is she at?
I'm a
is she
flat
at the
guy.
Waffle House?
I like the flats.
Hold on, Linda. Hold on. It's okay, Dana. You're okay. Don't worry about it. It's all good. Thank you for hanging with us. We appreciate you. Yeah, of course. It was a Kansas fan. No, I'm just joking. Okay.
Nah, all right. Kansas City, Missouri.
I'm a flat guy. I like lemon. I like lemon pepper, garlic hot, or something like that. I like a lot of flavors mixed.
Okay, and then how many can you eat in one sitting?
Ooh, depends. I mean, if I'm if we watching the game, I mean, I can go about a 20 to 30 piece. That's easy.
LenDale, throw them back. Okay, all right, Jason. What about you, Jason?
Yeah, I mean, if I got me a nice cold drink with me, I can smash 25, 30 easy. Oh yeah.
Sheesh. Okay, Willie, what about you? What's your favorite wing flavor, and how many can you smash at one time?
I would say it's either like garlic parmesan or some type of spice on it, and or hot, medium, honey hot, and I'm gonna hit about 20, at least 20.
Willie, you only doing 20 and LenDale them doing 30?
I'm gonna do 20 with some fries or something. Yeah, I'm gonna do 20.
Okay, no, see, Willie talking about just his appetizer. Y'all got me messed up.
I'm gonna have some French fries or something, something with it.
Yes, sir.
All right, Shaun. What about you, Shaun? What's your wing flavor? Are you flat or a drum, and how many can you eat at one time?
Man, I'm gonna have some of them drums. I'm gonna have them flats too. I'm gonna have that lemon pepper, that honey barbecue. You know what I mean? And then have some blue cheese or some ranch dressing with it to dip my wings,
Yeah.
Give me that blue cheese. Give me that blue cheese,
man.
Not blue cheese.
And I'm probably gonna eat depending on if I was hanging with LenDale before I eat. You know what I'm saying? I might get a 30-piece in. You know what I'm saying?
You hear me? Yes, sir. Big boy gotta eat, huh?
You know what that means. All right, Chris, what about you?
Mm-hmm. I like mild garlic. About 50, all flats though. So probably like 15 or 20.
15 or 20. Yeah, I'm all flat too, for sure.
Yeah, all flats. I don't like drums.
Yeah, they have gristle or something in them. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Got boozy. You don't mess with your teeth.
All right, Cedric, go ahead and unmute yourself. Cedric, you had a question.
Hey, what about the hot wings challenge? I think y'all can get.
Oh, I ain't trying to burn my mouth, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. So I'm cool, man. I'm straight. I ain't gonna. I'm cool on that. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't got no point to prove on that.
For sure.
I ain't going that route.
All right, Curtis G. Curtis G. Go ahead and unmute yourself. Curtis G. Okay, Jason with the loud commercial.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes, go ahead.
Okay, so I just wanted to ask about Deshaun Watson coming back. You think he can save us from this drought?
Really? Yeah.
No.
No.
I'm gonna just say
man
no.
Crazy here, man. Yeah.
You think Chris Johnson can save the drought?
I put it to you like this.
I
put it to you like this.
Talisha, you gotta mute yourself, Talisha.
Talisha, mute yourself.
There you go. Go ahead, Shaun.
Yes, bro. Those people.
I feel like I think he could come back and help them. I mean, Brissett did a good job, been doing a good job. It ain't just the offense. Their defense don't be playing all the way good all the time. That secondary back end, Myles Garrett been getting the job done up front, but they back end.
I mean, look what
sometimes.
The Bengals.
I think they got a chance in the AFC still.
Right. If we can break the snap, yeah.
No, I'm saying though,
look what
their division, y'all division.
Our division was easy.
No, I'm saying though, but y'all division, the division is up for grabs right now.
Yeah.
I don't think we're gonna make it there in time, but I mean, I believe that if Deshaun Watson come back and we win the rest of them, we'll at least look forward to next year.
What's these people are funny, man. Man, y'all think D. Watson gonna come in and say today? I think he might do something, man.
Not this.
He got a lot to prove, man.
But also, I got my Derrick Henrys in. For the win. So go Titans.
Yes, sir, man.
You
Jeffing with the odds.
14 points by now. What's going on? Chiefs are out there bull crapping.
Cedric H, go ahead and unmute yourself, Cedric.
What I can't stand about right here down in the red zone.
Yeah, they're out there tripping, JD.
Terrible.
We're gonna finish them drives.
Yeah, man. All these open
First of all, in the red zone, them drives, JD, you already know what y'all
Here we go.
Tight end set.
Touchdown. There we go. There we go, McCall.
Cedric, go ahead and unmute yourself, Cedric.
Oh, they are tripping. No, they've been tripping the whole game. They've been fighting the whole game.
What was that?
What's going on out here?
Something on
This
the
dude
board.
going crazy. Oh, he's a good football player though. 9'8", he good.
Yeah, so yeah, the big Jerry.
Oh, he's a dog. Jeffrey Simmons? Oh, he's a dog.
He got the dog blood.
Yeah.
All right, Calandra, you can go ahead and unmute yourself, Calandra. You had a question?
What I tell you? Titans can't tackle on the back end. What did I say? Need some DBs.
What?
Calandra, I'm looking at you. Go ahead and unmute yourself. You had a question?
Yes. Who is the best defense? Which team that probably could take him to the Super Bowl?
Oh yeah, shank it. He shanked that.
You mean right now?
He missed that. Oh, this season missed it. That's what he means. Sorry. Yes, sir.
Is she asking about this season?
Who got the best defense in the league right now?
I said, who's the best team will go all the way with the defense wise?
Yes, currently.
Best defense?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you must be talking about for fantasy or something.
I think Buffalo is playing some good defense, especially with adding Von Miller with their edge rusher to match their offense. I think they got a good chance on taking it all the way. I'd say that they're kind of like one of the top 2 to 3 Super Bowl.
The Broncos got a good defense too. They just can't score points. The Broncos got a defense.
Right, yeah.
They just traded away Bradley Chubb though.
They don't have a pass rusher, but they good on the back end.
Yeah. Secondary.
Patriots, Cowboys, Eagles for fantasy.
Y'all, that's Joseph Robert that just joined us. We're going to have fantasy football talk. Chris, I know you got to get into this because I hear you're really big into fantasy football. So we're going to have fantasy football talk coming up our second quarter, kind of towards the end of our second quarter. So thanks for joining us, Joe. Good to see you.
Thanks. And Chris Johnson is my guy right there, and I'm
What's
wearing a
up,
Titans
Joe?
hat.
What's up?
At the legend right there. We got a goat in the house. So what's up? Hope all is well.
Everything's good, man.
Good to hear.
Joe, that man a mark.
Correction. You got
I love my dog. 2-5. 2-5 always gonna be my dog, no matter what, bro.
All right, Jesse. Jesse, go ahead and unmute yourself and ask your question. Jesse W. There you go.
Okay. This is pretty much for everybody, I guess. I'm a big memorabilia collector, so I was kind of wondering what your guys' favorite piece of memorabilia is that you have.
Oh, probably both would be my national championship helmets and, my national championship rings. Hello, you there, Shaun?
Oh, he just want to say that. Boy, you hell, boy.
Anybody else? Anybody else have memorabilia?
I would say mine is probably the I got my 2,000-yard cleats. They was put in gold or whatever, so I still got them. They like a trophy. They just put gold around them and stuff like that. So that's probably my favorite memorabilia.
Got like 100 footballs on the wall behind you there too, Chris.
Yeah.
Right.
Game balls. Them a lot of game balls.
We switched helmet at the Pro Bowl, so I got a bunch of helmets from bunch of different guys that I have that that I got when we played in the Pro Bowl. Look.
I got matter of fact, y'all talking about member. I got some I got CJ autograph balls, couple autograph balls from him, different players I done played with. My own game ball for scoring my own touchdown. You know what I mean?
I got you know what I got, Shaun? I got I told Jerry Rice I wanted some shoes. The last Pro Bowl he played in when he's with the Raiders, he took those shoes off and signed them for me. So I got some Chris Carter shoes and I got some Jerry Rice shoes for the last Pro Bowl he played with the Raiders.
That's crazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's worth some money right there.
Oh yeah. Them ain't going nowhere.
Tell Jerry I want some shoes too, Willie.
All right, let's see here.
They getting after him, man. That's what he's mad about. Hey, they getting after old boy in the middle. LenDale, he getting upset.
I like that. Y'all gonna make him mad. Don't worry.
Simmons, they getting after him.
I like it. Keep making him mad. That's the wrong one.
Dreadmon, go ahead and unmute yourself, Dreadmon.
You said
what? They better pay him.
Y'all, he's here. Somebody asked about him earlier. Checking in. I think he's live from the game right now. Dante.
Yeah, he's live from the game.
Dante here.
He got on mute. He got on mute.
Yep, Dante, you're muted.
He got on mute.
It's that Legends weekend. It's Legends weekend.
Yeah, it's the weekend. It's the alumni weekend.
Former wide receiver known as the X Factor, you guys, the human joystick wide receiver.
Oh, come on, man.
2000 and 2006. Dante, you got to unmute yourself.
You muted, Dante.
I muted myself.
Dante in the building.
Hold on, man. How y'all skip me like that?
There he is.
Oh, God, you scared me like that, God.
Oh, the X. What up, man?
Oh, man.
Dante, we still can't hear you.
I got the Dante. I'm still here.
Okay, hold on, Draymond. We're going to go Draymond. Hold on just a second, baby.
That must be Draymond. That's not Dante.
King Henry.
Oh, my God.
I forgot about you, I promise.
We know y'all can't tackle him. Let's go, King.
Okay, while Dante works on his sound, Draymond, you had a question. Go ahead, baby.
Yeah, CJ, man. I know you're a big fan of you. I love how you
Dana, you got to stay muted, baby girl.
That's nice. That's nice. I ain't
I'm
gonna lie.
so sorry.
That pressure and that arms on them boys out there for that season, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. But how you think about my Cowboys this year to make it to the Super Bowl?
Man, the Cowboys, they've been looking good this year. They've been able to stay strong. We're going through all the quarterback controversy with that being hurt and stuff. They got a good defense, so they looking all right. But we all know what happened when the Cowboys get to the playoffs. It's the same old
No, we ain't having that this year. You ain't got to worry about this
Yeah,
year.
hey.
That's the
If they
least
get to the playoffs.
Yeah,
Hold it down, LenDale.
Oh, yeah. Look.
Hey,
You know what
I'm born and raised in Dallas. Okay, I'm a Cowboy fan through and through. So
it's awesome because every year y'all believe it's the year. And it hasn't been a year since '96. It's been 30 years almost.
Man. I call them the cowgirls.
You feel me? The cowgirls.
Man, you got us messed up. You part of that Dolphins fan or something with that, because that's where that came from with them fans.
Hey, peep it though. I believe the New England Patriots will smash them easily.
No, they can't even win the game right now.
Wow.
okay, so I'm gonna ask the fellas. Let me ask you this. Since we're talking about the Cowboys, who's the better running back? Is it Pollard or is it Zeke?
I'm Zeke.
All right, so it's two different backs now. Smash and Dash.
Yeah, they're two
about to
different
fight
backs.
the other day on their little podcast.
Hold on, Draymond. Let him go real fast. Hold on, Draymond.
Because Zeke different in his own way and Pollard different in his own way. But I feel like if Pollard get that shot to really get his opportunity, I feel like he can do something big.
Okay. Thank you, Draymond. I appreciate the question. What you say, Shaun?
You're welcome.
I think they two different backs, right?
Appreciate you too, CJ.
But Zeke don't get the runs like Pollard gets the calls to run to the outside zones and all of that. Zeke got to run inside for the power plays. And Pollard get all the toss plays and the outside zone plays. So that's why.
Man, they give Zeke outside plays too, man. Come on, don't do that.
No, they don't,
but 2K also.
Now y'all tripping.
But 2K, you know.
Don't do that. Don't do that. They give, bro. Do not do that.
Y'all gotta act like you know the 230-pounder gonna run against Mo.
Bro, y'all crazy.
Come on, 18 Bob Gator handback.
We got something right here.
Hey, bro, I got. You know how many powers I got? You know how many power handbags Chris got? Let's not even do that. Come on, young. You gonna keep it real or what?
Y'all
you didn't have
crazy.
a Gator handbag with it. Oh yeah, that's it.
What do you?
Get in there, boy. That's the king, man. Crown him.
Let's go.
Yeah, Crown him. We need to go for 2. Go for 2
Going for
just
2 ain't
because
gonna
they
help you
sorry.
right now.
It don't matter. They sorry. We just feel like y'all that sorry. That's why.
Oh,
Yeah. We that
we
sorry.
forgot this button to
Guess what?
click LenDale off.
Look, hey, this is a stat for y'all. Hey, listen, Tony Pollard have 407 yards after contact and 21 forced missed tackles. Zeke have 304 yards after contact and only 14 forced missed tackles. Like, Zeke is the better running back, but Pollard is obviously having a better year.
Oh, hey, it's no but then. It's no but then. There is no but. If you just said he's the better running back, that's it.
I'm not saying Tony Pollard is the better running back. I just answered the question. Zeke is the better running back. Tony Pollard.
I would like to see Pollard.
Pollard on the contract year. Zeke has been in the league and got a lot of miles on the tires.
Right, we're gonna see Pollard after he get his contract.
No, and you're right about you right about that. So of course, Bim. So Bim, all right, you go ahead and pay Pollard, and you might not even get the production that you get from Zeke, because everybody know what's the rumor around. Every time you pay a cat, they become a bust once they get that money. They don't care no more.
There you go.
They lose hunger.
Asking the running backs that question. Did he get full off that contract? Is that why he's not running hard? Yeah.
No, it ain't that. Y'all got to think. Other defenses, they game plan to verse you. Everybody else getting paid. Like he can't go out there and rush for 1,400 every single year. Come on now. Different offensive linemen. Listen, do you have different
Cooper Rush?
You have different quarterbacks. You got different scenarios every year. One year you come in, everybody might just be clicking on the same page. You coming next year, y'all might not be clicking. It's different things that goes into it.
Chris, you think he's running as hard as he was when he first got in the league?
I think he's still running, especially this year. He's coming back especially this year, because so many people been talking about him. He's been running hard now.
Yeah, he's been running hard this year.
And he changed his diet, though. He changed his diet. He is running hard. He just got to stay healthy.
Yeah,
that's the biggest thing. Just staying healthy for him.
Well, you see
if
guys like
healthy,
Kenneth Walker. Look at Kenneth Walker and Dameon Pierce. That is hunger. That is guys that want to get it. Right? You're not seeing the same type of ignition out of Zeke right now, right? Look at Dameon Pierce.
Dameon Pierce, he's a grown man.
Hunger,
Yeah, he's a grown man.
I love to see that.
Yeah, he's a grown man. But hey, at the same time, ain't nobody game planning versus them right now.
Yeah, that's true.
Right,
because once people start game planning about you, it's a different style because the play calling just changed up. You got 8 in the box, all right, boom. And you don't got no wide receivers, guess what? You trash. We blitzing every time.
Damien's got nobody. They've got no receivers. Nico is out. Brandon's, I don't know, doing Brandon, like, I don't know. Davis Mills, I don't know what he's doing. Damien's running over everybody.
But he's running angry about Zeke. He got receivers all around him.
Yeah.
So I don't understand that argument. I mean, you know what they got as far as wide receivers down there in Dallas. So
but you know what they say, you can't. One thing you can never be, I don't care who you is father time. Know what I'm saying?
Right. Undefeated.
People slow down, man. People slow down.
Right.
All right, real quick, you guys, it's time for us to do one of our Dave & Buster's Power Trivias. So let me do a trivia question really fast. Somebody's going to walk away with a Dave & Buster's gift card. If you know the answer, put the answer in the chat. Do not yell it out in the hang. Don't unmute yourself. And then I'll tell you who the winner is. Usain Bolt was challenged to a 40-yard dash, but declined because he wouldn't do anything under 60 yards. Which athlete on hang today challenged Bolt? Was it A, Chris Johnson, B, Dante Hall, or C, LenDale White? Let's see.
Bro, what's so funny, young?
That was fast.
We should know who that is.
Yep. Hey, well, a lot of people got it right, but Ron looks like, hold on, who got it right first?
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Dante, finally, yes, we can hear you finally.
What's going on?
Hey, tell them where LenDale at.
He on there.
LenDale, I got somebody I want you to see real quick.
Yes, sir.
I'm
you must be with T-Mac. I know you about to probably pull up on. Oh, he must be talking about big birthday cake, man. Let me see. You think it's big? Yeah.
Hey, Jamal, there go LenDale.
Oh, they're going to go right there.
What up, boy? What's happening with you, brother?
My brother Shaun.
What's up, boy?
Is that the real 25?
That's my little dog there, JC, man.
JC, my dog.
You already know.
Yeah. Had all these great running backs on there. I had to put my boy on here, Jay Charles.
Easy call. How you been, bro?
Been good, man. I can't complain. How y'all boys been?
Man, blessed. Can't complain at all.
Get rid of the ball.
He dropped it. He never had possession of it.
Big Ro, what's up, Will?
What's up, Tay? What's going on, Drake? What's going on, Drake?
Miss you, my guy. You good?
We in New Orleans. Sam Mills ceremony tomorrow.
You gonna be in New Orleans tomorrow?
No, we in New Orleans right now. They play tomorrow. It's Sam Mills ceremony. He going in the ring. He going in.
Oh,
he got in the hall, but his family here. You know what I'm saying? They got a ceremony going.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up.
No, Juju.
Wow.
Yeah, we knew Juju. Yeah, come on, Juju Smith.
No, he never had control of it. He never had it.
What up, JD?
Yo,
Hey, what's going on, man?
You know why he dropped that ball?
JD, you jumped that. They said you jumped that broom. JD, did you jump the broom?
He about to.
You about to jump that broom, JD?
I jumped it last.
Last week, JD jumped it last week.
Oh, congratulations.
She been up there. Hey, JD, how long she been living with you? She been up there for a while. hey, it ain't like she just got there, Jay.
I wanted to see Jamal Charles behind the Willie Rofe line, man. Casey Wagner.
I was gonna tell Chris John, Chris,
I want to run behind Willie Rofe too.
We had a 20 touchdown back 3 out of 4 years, 31 year, 30 touchdowns between the three of them.
Oh, that's big. That's big.
In KC, hey, we weren't. He was coming down there. Pop, I was getting outside. We weren't playing around out there, man.
Yeah.
That's some good blocking right now.
Larry Johnson started 9 games with over 1,700 yards. We're preaching with that.
Larry wasn't playing that year.
You remember that year? You remember that year? Yeah.
Larry was not playing.
Willie, you remember in 2004 against the Falcons when Blaylock got 4 touchdowns rushing and Priest got 4 touchdowns rushing?
Yeah.
Was that against Atlanta? I think that was
against Atlanta. And the coach for the Saints now was on that staff. Atlanta had the number 1 rush defense in the league that year.
You talking about Dan Quinn?
No, what's called was on the staff. The coach Dennis Allen was on the staff in Atlanta.
Oh, okay, Dennis Allen.
In 04.
I think the water boy.
Chris Johnson, what's good, my boy?
I'm good, just cooling, man. Just chilling.
Man, I think the last time I saw you, we was in the H, huh? With you was with Vince Shaun.
Yeah, down in Houston. Every time I go there, you know I'm with V, man. You know they love me down there. Yeah, H-Town.
Where you at these days, LenDale?
I'll be in Denver, Colorado. I'm in LA right now. I just left homecoming, but I'll be in Orlando as well. It just depends. I'm always on the go, man.
You be moving. Okay.
I think it's a worldwide travel.
No kids yet. I don't have any kids yet, so I get to do what I want.
Well, you got that cheat code, no kids. You got that cheat code.
I'm telling you. I get to do what I want, man.
I got a 7, a 4, and a 3-year-old right now.
Oh yeah, you can't do nothing, boy. I'll tell you that.
7, 4, and 3.
You started late.
You weren't playing around, boy.
Hey, I had to go cut my own water off. I had to go cut my valves off, man.
I know you. You've been going over to the doctor's office.
I got them Michael Phelps swimmers.
Hey, how long you was on bed rest? How long you was on bed rest?
Look at young. Look at young.
You gotta go straight to the doctor.
It wasn't bad, man. I went on bed rest. Hey, you get that snip? You put the little, you put the whole bag of peas on there. You good?
Yeah, you put some ice on there for a day. That's it.
Yeah, 1 day.
Yeah, that's it.
1 day. Ain't too bad.
Chris, what you asking for, Chris?
I'm up next.
Oh, snap.
Hey, Chris, we saw Chris Donald was jumping out on the couch a minute ago.
Hey, Chris, hey, you can shoot up any club you want after that, boy.
Boy, oh my goodness.
No, you got to.
I'm letting them 90 rounders off now, boy. Hey, I'm letting them 90 rounders go off now, boy.
You got to drain the pipe. You got to drain them, Dante. You can't do that.
Got unlimited ammo. Unlimited ammo.
Yeah,
I'm like Rambo, baby. In the 80s.
Oh, Lord.
These people crazy, yo. Hey, Tay, boy, you a wild boy.
You see that why he got all on at this age? He got all on. He started late. 7:43.
Y'all started late. Yeah, I'm late in the game. Yeah, I'm real late.
Yeah.
Late, bro.
Hey, let me say real quick, congratulations.
Jade, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. You're good. You're good. Let me just say congratulations to Ronte, who actually won the trivia question about Usain Bolt. Chris Johnson was the one who challenged him. Chris, you got to tell us, were you disappointed that you never got a chance to race Usain?
Yeah, I was disappointed, man. Now that I look back on it, I should have just agreed to do the longer distance, but I wanted to at least give myself a chance to actually. So,
Chris, I would have loved to see you race Tyreek in your prime.
Man, I would have blew that shit out, man.
Oh, come on.
King Henry. They can't tackle King Henry.
Oh my God, they're not tackling.
Yeah, they can't tackle King Henry. It's another 200, young. It's another 200 game, young. This man
That's what I need. I got him in
crazy
fantasy. I need a big game. I need a big Henry game. Did he
Right.
go all the way? I'm a little behind.
Nah, he ain't go all the way. He just, I think it's like about a 50 though, 50, 60.
Okay.
Outside linebacker position, but it looked like Nick Bolton ran himself out of that play.
Hey, Dana, you got to mute.
Is anybody actually listening to the game?
Dana, you got to mute yourself, Dana.
We'll get some.
Did you have a question, Miss Dana?
Dana over there. Y'all better Dana alone. Dana over there lit now.
Yeah.
Y'all had some wine. Y'all had a couple of shots. Y'all better stop playing now.
Man.
Hey.
Oh, Dana.
Stop.
Dana, I'm going to get to you in just a second, Dana. I got you. I'm not going to forget about you, okay? All right. Give me just a second, Dana. Hold on. Jesse, I mean, not Jesse. I'm sorry. Tarika, if you want to go ahead and unmute yourself. Torika, I hope I'm not saying your name wrong. I'm so sorry.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Hi, how are you?
Hey, how y'all doing?
Good.
All right.
That's good. I just got a cool little question. I'm not really big. I don't know much about football, but I watch football. What I was gonna ask, like, what do you guys consider like your most like greatest achievement in football?
That's a great
For me,
question.
I'll start. Yeah, one of them is getting drafted. I know our whole life is something that you dream about, getting your name called and like, getting drafted. So for me, being with all my family and hearing my name called and experiencing that moment with all my family, that's one of the best achievements. That's something that, you'll never forget for sure. That definitely was one of them.
That's what's up.
Come on, man.
That's what's up.
What about you, Dante?
Greatest achievement in football. I think when I got selected for the all-decade team.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a good one because the people that selected that I respect a lot. It was some of your teammates and some media people, but for me, being selected to that all-decade team was probably the best for me so far.
That's what's up.
Okay.
Also, Dante, real quick, Heather H in the comments said, "Hey Dante, you were one of my favorite Kansas City Chief players back in the day." So that's from Heather.
I appreciate you. Thank you. appreciate that.
Dante, and congratulate Kimball for us too as well. Tell him we said congrats for getting in the ring.
And they offside.
I will. I tell him.
He's a good dude.
Willie Rose, what was yours? Getting that yellow jacket?
You know that, yeah.
Man,
getting that yellow jacket, man, and my dad being on that being up there with Pops and the family getting to celebrate that, especially coming from a 2-star recruit going to a small school and having to work for everything. So yeah, it was really exciting getting that yellow jacket.
Yeah, salute you, OG. That's baller, man. That's what you really we play that to, eventually put that gold jacket on one day.
But nobody knows they're gonna get that. You know what I mean? I just
right.
There's
Exactly.
a lot of
really
skill blessings come with that.
Boy, you keep doing that. Hey, really, Ro. You just asked. Look. You just
asked. Just said congratulations, man.
Kimball,
well, Kimball looking like a milk girl back there, boy.
LenDale.
What did he say? JD, you muted. JD, we can't hear you.
That boy look like a built dog. Look like he's from Kenya.
Y'all boys are crazy.
All right, so real quick, Dante, tell us. So we see you're out there. It's a bunch of people. Tell us everything that's going on at the stadium because you're live for the game right now.
Okay, so today was alumni weekend for the Chiefs, and they always have alumni weekend when they induct a new member into the Chiefs Ring of Honor. Today it was Kimball Anders. Kimball was the running back when I was here as a rookie. We both from Texas. And so it's been a great, seeing all the guys, man. That's the great thing about Alumni Weekend. You get to see all your teammates, all your brothers that you went to war with. I went golf with some of my boys today. We got outside a little bit. So it's been a fun weekend seeing all the guys, man. And now we're at the game celebrating Kimball. So, man, it's a good time. Good time.
I love that. Okay, Ronte, I'm going to get your question next. Hey, LenDale, so you mentioned you're in LA. I guess you said it was homecoming weekend, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So you have to tell the story. Is it true that when you were in college, what was it? You moved in all of, I guess wherever you moved into, there was a duffel bag full of money. Is that a true story?
Yeah, there was something there. It was 150 something. I don't know if it was dollars. $100,000. It could have been any amount of number. You never know. But I think there was something that was left behind. And yeah, I did pick it up. It was nice.
What?
Yeah.
$150. It was either $150 or whatever y'all want to assume. That's on y'all.
Well, we did say duffel bag, Dante. So duffel bag and rubber bands. Okay?
I went to
ain't no $150 in no duffel bag.
I don't know. You never know.
Duffel bag, and don't forget the bubble Lexus he had too. He had the bubble Lexus.
He ain't lying, bubble. But y'all also got to remember Chauncey Billups was my big cousin too. So he was the Finals MVP. So it ain't like we wasn't getting to that money, man. We was good. We was straight.
True.
So
True.
I think people got to also understand that.
Great cover up.
Yeah. Everything that I got went through NCAA clearinghouse, son. You know how that go.
Oh, trust me. I came up on the violations, accusations all the time.
Y'all, hey. I don't know about red.
Yeah.
Look, God works in mysterious ways, right? That's all I'm gonna say.
Jay, you know all these guys signing NIL deals now. Jay.
You said what?
All these college players signing them NIL deals. They're getting guaranteed money to transfer and stuff. The quarterback at LSU, they getting NIL deals. That's how they're doing it now.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. All right, Ronte, go ahead and unmute yourself, Ronte.
So my question is for the boxing fans. Who y'all? If Earl and Crawford actually fight, man, who y'all got?
I like Earl Spence. I like Spence.
That's a Texas boy, Dante. Represent.
I don't know if he can do it with Terrence Crawford. I don't know about that.
Yeah. I got Earl all day, man. He gonna kill that body.
Earl all day, twice on Sunday.
But he ain't fighting Crawford.
Yeah, Terrence Bud Crawford was. I don't know, y'all.
They're
I
not
can't
fighting
just give
yet.
it to him. Earl's.
I think Crawford got too much power for him.
Come here.
Man, Earl sending people to the hospital, man. Y'all tripping.
Hey, I told you, Big Willie, they made them boys mad in the middle now.
Oh, they've been going in. They're line trying to get with you.
All right, Isaiah, go ahead and unmute yourself, Isaiah.
Can you hear me?
What you say?
Yes, we can hear you.
Can you
Isaiah.
hear me?
Yes.
This one goes out to the whole panel. I was wondering, do you guys think in the modern game you would have shown, like, you guys still would have gotten a chance to shine, considering how they like don't value running backs and like returners the same way they used to?
Yeah, after this one, we can go to the ball.
I think so. Just like how they using running backs these days, where they let them run and catch the ball out of the backfield, and then like, you know, these days if you got 100 total yards, no matter if it's rushing and receiving combined, then you had a great game in their eyes. So I think myself for sure, I think we're still shining in today's game.
Man, listen, it would have been less hits in my body in this day and age. So yeah, I wouldn't mind going against all these 7-man, 6-man boxes, all this shotgun running they doing. Yeah, that's amazing. I played when they used to bring 3 tight ends and an extra tackle in, and you knew it was coming down.
Have 100 touchdowns already.
Spread it out, man. I'm with it. Spread that thing out. I like this new style offense.
All right, y'all. It's time for me to jump in for another trivia, Dave & Buster's Power Trivia segment. Again, put your answers in the chat. And the first person to get it correct, we will actually mail you a Dave & Buster's gift card, all right? So the question is, Dante Hall was once interviewed on the David Letterman show. Following the show, which musician did Dante get to hang with? Was it A, Jay-Z, B, Destiny's Child, or C, Usher?
That's a good question.
That's a good one.
Question. All right, let's see. We have some C's, we have some Ushers. And our winner is, what's the answer, Dante? Tell them what the answer is. You muted.
Well, yeah, Dante.
Hove. Jay-Z. It was Hove.
Jay-Z. Congratulations, Terrellyn. You are the winner of our Dave & Buster's Power Trivia segment. All right, you got to tell us what that was like, Dante.
Yo, that was so unreal. I don't even know if I can put it in words. Jay-Z is my favorite rapper. I had reached out to someone. I was like, yo, you can arrange that. And you know, when you meet people you look up to and you admire, and they turn out to be even better than that, that's golden, right? Sometimes you can meet people that you look up to and you're like, man, you know, what up? Jay-Z, I got to meet his boy Juan. We was at his 40-40 club. We were watching LeBron James. This is when LeBron was a rookie. This is back in 2003, LeBron's rookie year. So dope experience, man. And I think the best thing about that, I had my closest homeboys and my brothers with me that got to meet him also. So
that's
amazing experience.
That's dope.
So what about all the other players? Like, who did you ever meet that you were like, had kind of that Dante moment, that like wow moment? You know what I mean?
Man, I think me and him kind of had kind of the same moment. I met Lil Wayne, and it was the same. And like, you know, I was with my brothers and all my people and stuff like that, and it was just like, it was dope. It was dope.
Yeah, I was with Snoop at school, so that was crazy for me.
We're not even gonna ask LenDale, I swear.
True story though, I was hanging. You gotta understand. If you think about like you can.
Hey, I
like
just thought about something, LenDale.
Yeah.
I just thought about something. Remember Super Bowl, Miami?
Yeah.
Backstage, back. Me, you at the party. Me, you.
Exactly.
Willie. Willie Mack.
Willie Mack. Yeah, we was hanging, boy. That was a good party, boy. I tell you that. Dang. Man, listen, if I could rewind stuff, I'll rewind it just to live it twice. That stuff, man, listen, some epic nights.
All right, so we got Jay, we got, okay, Lil Wayne, Snoop. Willie, what about you?
Just anybody I met?
Anybody you met where you had like it was a wow moment for you, like, wow, I really met this person. Like, it was a really great experience.
I got to go spend the night in the White House at 98, and I got to just roam around the hallways and by myself and hang out.
Oh, wow, that's nice. At the White House. Okay. Okay.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yes, Dante, what's going on?
I'm at the dip. I just want to say goodbye. I don't know if you need anything else from me, but good to see all my NFL brethren.
Yes,
Don't
sir.
get no trouble tonight, Dante.
Huh? What you
Love,
say?
brother.
Don't get no trouble, Dante.
All right, Tate, man. Be safe out there, brother.
What's up, man?
Keep that gun in your pocket, too. Keep that gun in your pocket when you go to the club.
Chris, you stupid.
All right, see y'all, man. Peace and love.
All right, boy.
All right, thanks, Dante. We appreciate it. All right, Chris, Shane has a question for you. Shane said, do you think Derrick Henry will win the rushing title?
He keep running like this, yeah. I think so. But
yeah,
Chubb keep putting out numbers too. Chubb definitely putting out some numbers, but he keep running like this and putting his team on his back. I definitely think he can win it again.
Yeah. He got off to a slow start too, right, Chris?
Yeah.
He got off to the first couple weeks. He wasn't rolling like this.
Yeah. He done picked it up big time.
But what about what's the name too though? Everybody be still. I like Hunt still though, bro. I like Kareem Hunt still, bro.
Kareem Hunt, but
we're talking about who's gonna win the rushing title.
Yeah, no, I got you. No, I'm just saying in general. After that though, I got you on the rushing title. No, I believe you on that.
Yeah, I think I think what's going on with him. He requested that trade, so like he ain't getting as many touches as he was before.
Yeah, Chubb get more touches than him.
Yeah.
But when you asked for that trade, you messed up now because upstairs.
You
now
already know that. You already know. They know at that point you ask for that trade, they know you ain't buying all the way in. They already know.
Yeah, but 2K, that's not necessarily true. You might buy expert trade, but when you're going out there, you still.
Okay, young man's all right. He's up.
Yeah, I'm not saying he's not playing, but I'm saying they probably not giving him as many opportunities because they know he ain't all the way there. He went foot out the door.
You see, before
they were trying to give him a lot of opportunities.
Yeah, you're right though. I just feel like I mean, it's only smart. You got two of them running backs out there. It only makes sense to split the boys' reps, man. You're gonna keep them fresh.
But I ain't gonna lie to you though. If I was an OC, I'm gonna have me two backs. I'm gonna have two good running backs. I remember when the Giants won the Super Bowl. They had them back.
Well, they had three. They had three
fire,
of them.
Fire, ice, whatever that shit was.
Yeah, they had AB and Jacob, and then they had one more.
Yeah, somebody.
Wait,
Ward.
Tiki still around there too? Oh yeah, Big Ward.
Yeah, Ward.
Hey, LenDale, we have a question for you. Somebody wants to know, who do you think will win the Heisman, and if USC is going to go to the playoffs?
I would love to see it. I would love to see us go to the playoffs for sure. Now, will we? I don't know. It takes. We got to win out for sure. First of all, so I mean, if we can win out, yes, but I don't know. I like Caleb Williams for Heisman too, man. He's been showing me a lot. He's balling out, especially these last 2 weeks without Jordan Addison or Mario Williams, is two, top dogs. I like it. I thought C.J. Stroud was one of the dudes that was going to be up there, but after seeing him play this week, it just I ain't convinced. I just ain't convinced with him. So yeah, I'm going with Caleb Williams for sure. For USC kid.
Anybody else got a pick?
I ain't got no pick right now.
See, but no, what's crazy is the dude from Tennessee, the quarterback from Tennessee would have won this week.
That receiver too.
He would have been the flat out. He would have been going for the. He would have been the front runner for sure. And he would have been light years ahead of everybody. But him losing this past week against Georgia, I mean, it's hard to even like take Stinson Bennett like the way he's been letting Georgia. He's been leading Georgia and playing good ball down there. So I mean, the Georgia quarterback might be, if he keeps winning the way he winning, they might surpass and end up being one of the leaders for the.
Yeah, I do got somebody to do. Your boy from Alabama, the running back. I like him. What's his name?
Jameer Gibbs.
They just lost though.
Jameer Gibbs.
Jameer Gibbs. Yeah, Gibbs. He real nice.
Bruh, they just lost though, 2K. They ain't gonna get Bama. They ain't.
All right, Shaun Martin.
Nice though.
Shaun Martin, go ahead and unmute yourself. I know we're almost out of time, so we're gonna let you get a couple more questions in, and then we also have our fantasy football counselor that's gonna come on as well. So Shaun, go ahead and unmute yourself.
What's up, LenDale?
Can you turn your camera on, Shaun? Bro? Is it possible?
What's up, LenDale?
There you go.
What's going on?
What was the hardest hit you took in the league?
I ain't get hit hard in the league, so I don't know. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't remember getting hit hard where somebody made me be like, that hurt, or like, man, that was a hard hit. In college now, I played against Michigan, and there was a run I had off the edge. Somebody hit me, but that was about it.
I bring home.
Brian B. Shining, what's going on over there? Okay. CJ, Chris, you gotta. Can you remember getting hit hard? Hard hit?
We were playing the Browns, and DeQuell Jackson came and hit me so hard. I was like, oh my god. That probably was like year 3, but that was my welcome to the NFL moment right there when he hit me.
Yeah, that was 07.
DeQuell's a thudder though for sure.
Yeah.
I think that was 07.
DeQuell thuds.
Now I know you talked about it earlier, Chris, but I'm gonna let John go ahead and unmute himself and ask you a question. He's wondering about those footballs behind you. So John, if you want to go ahead and unmute yourself.
Hey guys, I was wondering about the footballs, but I started wondering if anybody saw that Tom Brady comeback today. I know LenDale said you're a big Brady fan. Did anybody see it, and what did you think of it if you saw it?
I didn't see it. I ain't see it.
No?
I watched it. I just knew it was going to happen. Once they gave that man the ball back with a minute and some change left, I already knew. Like, to me, I've watched it, and a lot of us have watched it our whole lives in this football, especially since we've been playing. If you give Tom a chance to beat you, he will. And, I mean,
he DJ Khaled again. Another one.
Yeah.
How come he couldn't do it all game, but he's able to do it with 40 seconds left?
Sometimes people like it when they back against the wall.
They're like MJ.
I don't know. Right.
Pressure bust pipe.
I'm telling you, or make a diamond. In this case, he's a diamond.
Mm-hmm. All right, now my football question for Chris. Which of those game balls brings back the best memory? Like, what was the best game? And could you show it to us? Does your camera move?
Well, I got one that's
what a 2,000-yard ball.
Probably the 2,000-yard ball. But after I'll show you this one.
That's how you know your house is big, where there's an echo.
Yeah, you hear that room? Yeah, nice. Hey, Chris, where you living?
I'm in Orlando. And then on this side,
you're in Orlando. We on Hutchinson Island.
Where you at?
That's a nice ball.
Huh?
That is beautiful. Does your daughter ever get to touch it? Do you let her anywhere near there?
That's a nice ball.
Around a lot.
Nah.
Thank you.
Hey, where's Hutchinson Island at, Willie? Where's that at?
It's about 4 piers where Khalil Mack is. It's by Stewart. What's the town? What's the other town? Port St. Lucie.
Port St. Oh, you ain't that far.
Just to be. Yeah.
Yeah, you ain't that far from Orlando.
We're right on the intercoastal. Yeah, we're right. We've been in the house about a year and a little over a year.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we built one.
So basically, get some free time. Come try some of that coffee out there in Claremont. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay.
I'm talking about.
Chris, how many balls are on your? How many game balls are on the wall?
I think it's 48. I think it's 48.
Okay. And then do you have more? You just didn't have anywhere to put them?
Yeah, I got some more. I ran out right there on the wall. So
okay. That's what's up.
Chris, am I on that wall?
Well.
Nah. Cat. Y'all cat. I was just there. You sleep. I know I'm there. Ooh. Crazy man. Man, crazy.
You ain't got no
you
game
talking about your
ball
jersey?
up there?
Yeah, your jersey. Yeah.
No,
Your jersey. We talking about game ball.
That jersey.
Oh, yeah, I don't need no game ball. Hey, why would I have a game ball? I got my own game ball. I got about 25, 30. Oh, yeah, I got 30 game balls my damn self. Crazy, man.
Leg out.
So is that a thing, LenDale? Like if you go, because you and Chris are so tight, if you go to his house and he doesn't have your jersey, is it kind of like,
Well, no, I don't. He can do whatever he wants. I mean, I think that just shows if you got respect for somebody or not, or if you respect them. Because, I mean, that's my dog. So
yeah,
I wouldn't feel no type of way. I mean, there's some players that he played with or played against, whether it be Randy Moss, Carson Palmer's, and just these players that he got to play against. That if he put them up on the wall, look, I respect them dudes just as much. So it ain't no pressure at all.
That's what's up. All right, Jesse. No, okay. Jesse wants to ask one more question. Jesse, go ahead and get your question in.
Okay. Pretty much what I wanted to ask was stat-wise, do you guys think that the best stat to determine the best running back in the league would be yards after contact? Because I feel like yards after contact kind of eliminates who has the better offensive line.
Yeah, I think yards after contact, that's a great stat. I wouldn't say that's just the main one. You know what I'm saying? But everybody know with playing running back, the offensive line they built to get you past the line. Then you got to make that extra man miss. You got to make him miss. You got to break tackles. You got to make things happen. So.
All right. We're going to take one more question. Let me check this out. Isaiah, go ahead. You have the last question, Isaiah, before we go into our fantasy football talk.
Yeah, my question's for Willie. You ever get jealous as an offensive lineman? You guys don't get as shine the way that the running backs do, like game balls and everything. You ever want that type of attention?
That's a good question. No, I got a few game balls, so I got them in. I don't have much, but I got some game balls. But no, my last 4 years in Kansas City, we got a lot of shine. We had, if the running back's doing good and your running back's getting touchdown and your quarterback's up and he throwing for 4,000 yards or whatever a year, then you're gonna get your shine. The shine is everybody putting up good numbers. Now, if your offense is struggling, then everybody looks bad. So if the offense is doing good, then we're happy.
And they get paid.
What about the fame?
They get
Yeah,
paid.
exactly.
Right.
That's where they shine at. They get paid the big bucks.
They get all the money, man.
Okay, Torica said, can you guys fist bump the screen? Because her 1-year-old keeps fist bumping the screen and wants to fist bump. Oh, that's so cool. Yay. Thank you, guys. That's what's up. Okay, so I'm going to ask one more question, and then we'll go into our fantasy football talk. What is the best part and the worst part about life after football? Because we never talk about the adjustment, right? There's a mental adjustment that takes place where all of a sudden, like, dang, I was just playing, and then now I'm not playing. So what is the toughest part, and then what is the best part about, no longer playing?
I think the toughest part is probably the adjustment to regular life, stuff like that. And then I think the best part is you get to sit back, chill, and relax and enjoy all of the great things that you was able to do throughout your career. Like, because when I was playing, and I'm not sure about everybody else, but you don't really have time to enjoy all that stuff. Like, it's like, okay, I did this. Now I I got to get back to working out. I got to get ready for the next year to stay on my game. So you never really have time to enjoy it.
That's good.
I would agree. I would agree. I would say the same thing that he said. Especially when you become a real good player, every year guys are coming at you. They're getting younger and younger, and then when you get out the league, it's like you watch there, and I know what I used to do. And I'm the oldest guy. I'm over in my 50s now, Jay. So it's just watching and going to the gym and getting on the elliptical and finding ways to motivate yourself, you know, and your body be hurt some of the time. That's about it.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. What about you, Jason?
Come on now, protect these guys.
Let's go. A lot of it has to do with just the locker room in itself, you know.
Yeah.
And I think that's what I really miss the most. Being a coach, you get a little bit of that, but you don't get like you do the locker room, just like every day, just with your boys. You know what I'm saying? That is something. The best part though is actually like being with your family. At least for me, you know, when it wasn't traveling, I had my kids. I think when I first retired, my kids was wanting me to go back to the league.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, like, when you heading back, I'm like, shit, I'm here now.
they want the house to themselves. They want
the house to themselves. Man. They had a good time.
It's messing up that routine, bro. That you be ignoring. Too much rules when you around. Too much rules.
What about you, Shaun?
I think the biggest thing is, I think the biggest thing I like about being retired now is I get to be at all my kids' events. You get to do stuff that I used to miss. Like maybe times we used to be in training camp, or social media wasn't big like that, like how it is now. But you can't go to certain events, concerts. You feel like you missed a lot of things. So now I get to do a lot of things, and I actually get to celebrate my birthday now. You know, us Leos.
Yes, let them know, Shaun. Let them know, Leos.
Hey, Leo season. We in the building.
So, but overall though, the mental health, you know, you have your goods and your ups and downs sometimes, man. But when you have times like even stuff like this is good when we able to get on and crack jokes, it's like locker room. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I talk to CJ, JD, we all talk on social media messing around, but it's nothing like this sometimes, yo. That's what you miss a lot.
Awesome. All right, what about you,
Tom
LenDale?
Brady experienced life after football for about a month and said, "I forget that."
Yeah, exactly. No, you're exactly right.
It's perception.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same stuff. It's just the hardest part is like, not hanging out with the fellas most of the time and just hanging out with them. And like they said, just shooting the stuff and hanging out. But, you know, the best part about it is you get to spend a lot more time with your family and, you know, you get to get Christmas and, you know, Thanksgiving and stuff that you normally be traveling on or not being available for. You get to hang out with those people and, you know, get some of those times back. So it's a good thing.
I love that. But I want to make sure to remind everybody, get your tickets now for our first bilingual hang that's going down November 26th for the Mexico versus Argentina World Cup match. We'll be joined with Mexican national team legends Oribe Peralta, Marco Fabian, Jennifer Munoz, and more stars. Also, you can pre-register for the Celebration Bowl that's happening on December 17th. Last year, you guys, we had Shannon Sharp, T.O. was on with us, Doug Williams, J.B. Smooth, ton of stars. It was such a great time. So this is going to be amazing. So make sure you get your VIP tickets now before they're all gone, right? You get first dibs at them. So now let's get into our fantasy football talk. We have the fantasy football counselor on with us, Mr. Joseph Robert. And Chris, I got to know, how are your picks doing this week?
My picks doing pretty good, but what killed me, Joe Mixon killed me. He went crazy on me, so it ain't nothing I really could do. But I think so almost 60 fantasy points, and that killed me.
Nice. All right. So what you got, Joe?
Okay, so we got some highlights here we're going to talk about here in regards to fantasy, but a shout out to Chris Johnson for having the coolest backdrop I think we've ever seen on Hang. I think Jade will agree with me. Chris Johnson, shout out to you. And also compliments to Willie and LenDale for probably conversing prior to the show and having the same background, because I'm seeing double here. I don't know if you guys are in the same room. But I don't know whether you guys called each other before this, but either way, that's super cool.
I'm at the Hilton, man. So yeah.
But it's the same angle, same curtain, same everything. Anyways, that's my joke of the day. But Chris Johnson, good point here in regards to Joe Mixon today. 55.1 fantasy points, PPR, 4 touchdowns rushing, 1 touchdown receiving. Absolutely phenomenal. I own him in 2 leagues, so I'm a very happy person today of fantasy. So those are some highlights here. But also, before I get to more highlights, I got to give a note here to Chris Johnson. If you guys don't know, you're going to know now. 2009, he had an amazing year, and I'm going to put it in perspective how big it was. 392.9 fantasy points. He had 14 touchdowns, 2,006 rushing yards, and he had, on top of that, 503 receiving yards with 50 receptions. Chris, you had a phenomenal year. And to put that in perspective, Jonathan Taylor had an amazing year, and he didn't even beat that. He had 373 fantasy points and 18 touchdowns last year with 1,800 rushing yards on the ground. So, Chris Johnson, you beat Taylor's amazing year last year. And again, correct me if I'm wrong. There's only 7 running backs that had over 2,000 yards rushing. Is that correct, Chris?
8 total. 8 total.
8 total now? Is it 8 now? Okay, I thought it was 7. Yeah, that's amazing. So I had to shout that out. If you guys don't know, now you know. So again, back to fantasy again. Mixon, phenomenal game. Justin Fields tearing it up. Believe it or not, 178 yards on the ground. Justin Fields having himself a day. Fell short and lost, though, to Miami today. Devontae Adams showing back up here with Derek Carr. But the thing is, he had a bad week last week. You know, Devontae Adams, I think, had 1 reception last week, but he redeemed himself. And again, what's really, really amazing this year, and a guy that I was high on, I don't want to toot my own horn here, but toot. And again, I keep saying I'm the running back whisperer. Kenneth Walker really shined. Now everybody, the mainstream, jumping on Kenneth Walker train when they were just promoting Rashad Penny prior to the season. I'm saying Walker's going to be the guy because historically, Penny has not finished a season. He's had years to wow us. We're not wowed. Unfortunate for him, he got hurt. And Kenneth Walker, time to shine, right? Tyreek Hill, Cooper Kupp, Travis Etienne also showing up. Justin Jefferson, Josh Allen, Austin Eckler has also been consistent, also shining this week. But again, those are your highlights here. And again, you've got your consistent guys, like I said, Eckler, Kupp. Derrick Henry now having a good game. I'm owning him, and I'm 4 points short of winning a week. I received 4 points out of Derrick Henry in this week as well. So those are some highlights, guys, going into the week. If there's any questions, feel free to ask them right now. Questions for Chris Johnson. I think he plays right now, and we could talk fantasy. And again, it's in line with reality. So the stats you're seeing in fantasy, are in line with reality. So
I got a question for you.
Please. What do you got?
Can you please shed some light on me? Because I think I picked him up like in the first 3 to 4 rounds, or probably a little bit after. But can you shed some light on Cam Akers for me?
Yeah, I mean, you got to look at him.
What's really going on?
I mean, again, one of those guys, years to wow us, we're not wowed. I mean, you got Cooper Kupp as a primary target. Stafford just like every play, it's like, look. It's Cooper Kupp every play. I mean, Cam Akers, I don't know, man. It's just maybe it's an offense thing, maybe it's a talent thing. I don't know.
He's not even. That's what I'm saying. He's not even playing. He's not even playing.
I don't know. It's just the offense. I think it's a total offense thing. I don't think it's a Cam Akers thing. If you give him the volume and you make him a focal point of the offense, he will be that. He's just not.
Right.
He's just not. I don't know. He was expensive this year. I think it was like it was a 3rd round pick, right?
Yeah.
Again, that goes to my saying, you got to take a look historically. He's played, I think first year he was banged up with a rib injury, just very unfortunate. He's just years to wow us. We're not wowed. I'm not expecting stuff. So I usually take the value and I take flyers on Dameon Pierce of the world, guys that are in a position to shine and not overspend. And get your consistent guys early. You're like, Derrick Henry's. I saw Saquon as well. Although I was wrong this year on a couple guys, Eckler has surprised me because he was a backup member years ago for Melvin. He has really taken on that role and been a focal point. So props to him. And Cooper Kupp repeating what he did last year. I was wrong on that. I thought a decline was there. And with Jonathan Taylor, I saw a decline because historically, guys, the last time a running back finished 2 years in a row on top, Chris, you know how hard it is to duplicate historical seasons like that. Was Priest Holmes 2002, 2003. And I factored in a regression for Jonathan Taylor, not this big. I mean, he's dealing with injuries, different offense, quarterback issues. So again, factored in that, but was wrong about Eckler and Cooper Kupp.
All right, Joe, we do have just a couple of questions really quick. Jesse, if you wanted to go ahead and unmute yourself, if you had a question or a comment.
Yeah. I guess it was I typed in the chat, but I was pretty much wondering why can't wide receivers get fantasy points for PIs? I mean, if the yards are given, why don't the wide receivers get credit for that in fantasy?
I don't make the rules for fantasy. It's basically however the league is set up. Now, there's certain platforms. There's obviously Yahoo. There's ESPN, and this is just kind of the way that it's been structured. You know, there is leagues that you can customize certain things, but it's just definitely how the league is structured. I wouldn't know. It's just how it's done by the mainstream.
Yeah, but it's the same way in the NFL. It ain't, even though it's a pass interference, they still don't give the receiver them yards. So
I don't know why. I mean, if it's pass interference, they would catch the ball and get the yards. So in my opinion, they should get credit for the yards. But I also don't think that quarterbacks should get credit for yards after catch because that's all the wide receivers or the running backs work. But I always wondered if somebody could ever pull me the stats on who would have the most passing yards as a quarterback if you eliminate the yards after catch. I'm curious as to what quarterback would top that list.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, Cedric, go ahead and unmute yourself.
I got one question. Do you think, I mean, like, as far as the secondaries nowadays, like, as far as this, I don't even think it's the second half of the season. I believe, do you think secondaries are giving up because points are declining, or is it just the schemes coaches are running?
Is this a fantasy question? Or just general? I think it's a general question, isn't it? I think it's a general question.
I don't know that.
Both.
Yeah, I wouldn't know that in regards to defenses. In regards to, can you ask that again? So you're saying the secondaries are giving up?
Well, you see how at the beginning of the year people were putting up 30, 40 points. Now we're seeing 24-point game, 24 to 16 and 3, like all the
defense just getting better. They just getting better as the time go on. Like they just getting better.
Everybody watches film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody watches film.
But receivers are still
so is everybody just keen on one play?
But for the most part,
no, they're just getting better, man. They're getting better. The more the games, the more they play, the more film study they watch. You got to think, even if the beginning of the year, if a defense come out there and allow 400 total yards, they're not going to continue to let people keep doing that. They're going to work on it, get better and better throughout practice, throughout the weeks, and try to get better every week.
I can dig it.
Thanks, Cedric. We appreciate it.
Yeah, receivers are still putting up top points. Like Tyreek had a 23-pointer, Cooper Kupp had a 26-pointer, and Devontae had a big game. But yeah, I mean, they're keying in, they're watching.
He had 36, baby, 36 points.
Yeah, Devontae killed it today. But what I'm saying is, like, if you keep throwing to Cooper Kupp every play, I mean, yeah, they got to key in and say, we got to do something to stop this. I don't think they're just giving up, though.
Yeah, no.
All right, we have one more question from Malachi. Malachi, you want to unmute yourself? Sorry, Shaun, go ahead.
No, I said Cup. He finds a way to get open. I don't care what nobody says. He finds a way to get open.
He does.
Okay, Malachi.
I got a question for Chris Johnson. CJ2K, if you was in the league with Derrick Henry right now, how many yards would y'all average a game?
How many will we average?
Yeah, both of y'all. I think y'all both would drop 100 a piece a game. 100 ball a piece.
Yeah, we probably do 100 a piece, man. 100 a piece, you know.
All right, I got one more question. I got one more question for you, CJ. With all the success that you had in Tennessee, and you couldn't, and y'all didn't reach a Super Bowl. Man, how hard was it for you? How hard was the feeling, the atmosphere, like every season going into the season, trying to get better, trying to go to the playoffs, go to the Super Bowl, and y'all just couldn't reach that point. But you was fantastic, bro. You was my daddy favorite player. He a Titans fan, so I give you your credit, man.
Yeah, man. Every year going in, everybody kind of like on the same level, like trying to reach the same goal, like doing everything we got to do. But like, you know how it goes. Sometimes you go in, like when I was in Tennessee down there, every year we had a different starting quarterback, probably a different offensive coordinator. And so anytime you going in like that with new tools rather than like okay, now I'm in my fourth year on the same offense. I'm in my fourth year on the same offense coordinator, same coach, everything. It's just different. Know what I'm saying? So like then you go through rebuilding and stuff like that. But like, made the most out of it. And we always work hard as a team to try to reach that goal, which was the Super Bowl.
Hey, I appreciate you though, man. On and off the field, I seen the type of player you was, and you never gave up. You always tried to find that open hole. And man, hey, keep doing. You and Tyreek Hill the same player, same speed.
Thank you, Malachi. Make sure you tell your daddy you got a chance to talk to Chris, okay?
Chris, I got a question.
What's up?
Chris, who's your top 5 running backs of all time?
Of all time?
All time, top 5, brother.
One, I got to go Barry.
Okay.
Eric Dickerson.
Okay.
Emmett.
Yeah.
All right.
Emmett. Who my other two is? Emmett.
OJ?
Yeah, I get OJ. I love OJ. And then my last one,
Chris Johnson.
Jim Brown.
Oh, you didn't even put yourself on the list, Chris. I can't believe it.
Jim Brown.
Always humble. Always humble.
All right. Okay. Where's AP in that list? Where's AP?
Where AP? I don't think AP. Yeah. I don't think we made the top 5. Like I ain't gonna put myself in it. Know what I'm saying?
I got you.
But if I put myself on the list, I'm putting myself above AP. But AP played about 14 years. You know what I'm saying? AP played a while. AP played a long time. But I love AP though. I love AP to death, man. I love
Chris,
his
was there
game,
anything behind
everything
the scenes?
about it.
You guys were in the league at the same time. Was there anything behind the scenes of saying, I'm going to beat you? You got this. I beat you at 2000. Was there anything going on like that saying?
No, not well. He went in a year before me. I was a year after him, but never really nothing like that. Never throughout the whole time. I never really we met each other and stuff like that, but we never really had that type of relationship where we was just cool and hung around and stuff like that. So I'm more cool with Beast Mode, Marshawn.
Yeah.
All right, LenDale, you want to give us your top 5 before we log off? Top 5 running backs of all time.
My top 5, I'm biased. I got to play with, CJ2K. I seen the 2,000-yard season. I was on the sideline for it. I know how hard it is to get 1,000 yards to get 2,000. I'm definitely putting him in my top 5. I got Walter Payton Sweetness for sure. Barry. I love Barry. I love Marshall Faulk. And then I'll probably have to go. I don't know, man. I like Money Lynch because he did it his way. Like I like the way he played ball. Like he did it exactly how he wanted to do it, and it worked for him. So I put Money Lynch in my top 5 as well.
USC guy doesn't have OJ?
You said what?
USC guy doesn't have OJ?
Yeah, OJ's my dog.
That's because he's not a real USC. He's not real. That's not the real USC though. So,
bro, listen, OJ my guy, but Marcus Allen come on, Marcus Allen too. I'm gonna have to be fighting with a whole bunch over there. We had a whole bunch of running backs. Ricky Bell, Charles White. I can keep going. I don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? So,
guys, I got an underrated guy. Nobody talks about this guy. I don't hear about him that much, but I think he's one of the most underrated running backs. I grew up watching him. I had a poster of him on my wall growing up. But Thurman Thomas, why is he just not talked about as much? Why he's so underrated, man? He had a good career, I think.
Yeah, he had a great career.
Maybe it was his face.
I don't think he's underrated.
I don't hear his name coming up on the main. I don't hear his name come up as much.
It was the face mask. It was exactly that. The Christian Okoye joint.
He probably wasn't as exciting as those other guys. You know what I'm saying? He probably just wasn't excited.
And Jim Kelly was the man on those teams.
Andre Reed.
Yeah.
We hung with Andre Reed last weekend. He was cool as heck, man. He's a good dude.
Yeah, he's one of our, he's always on hang. Normally he would be on here with us, but he normally does all of our hangs with us. So probably next time you guys come, Andre Reed will probably be hanging with us. He is a really, really great guy. I want to remind everybody real fast, whether you're staying home for the game or going out, Dave & Buster's has you covered. We got the 40-foot wow walls. They got the wings, the games, and more. You can order online at daveandbusters.com. And real quick, for all you YouTube fans out there, if you subscribe to Hang's YouTube channel through Friday, November the 11th, you'll be entered to win an autographed jersey from former Titan quarterback Vince Young. So make sure that you click on the rotating ad above and subscribe. Please, please, please subscribe, and you just may walk away with that autographed jersey, all right? So real quick, Chris and LenDale, tell everybody how they can check out the Smash and Dash podcast. We want to make sure we get that out there.
Yeah. Oh, it's the Smash and Dash podcast. We on every major, like Apple, Spotify. We on YouTube. Smash and Dash podcast. So you can find us anywhere on any major outlet.
Yeah. On the Instagram page, the link in Smash and Dash podcast on Instagram. The link is in the bio. All of that.
What'd you say, Shaun?
What'd you say, Shaun? Right.
It's on Believe Network because I got a podcast too, so we all on the same network on the Believe Network. It's Believe Network.
I believe for sure.
Yes, here.
Shaun, what's the name of yours? Real fast. We want to make sure we support everybody. Shaun, what's the name of yours?
Mine's is 3-point stance with Shaun Smith.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Shaun, how you got a podcast and your internet is delayed?
Get on it.
My internet. Hey, in this mansion over here, baby, ain't nothing delayed, baby.
I know that's right, Shaun. Let them know. I already know. Trust, I know. Y'all got big money over there. All right, Jason, what do you have coming up next? Jason, what you got going on?
So we got a Chiefs Concerns on Believe podcast, me and Eric Warfield and Marcus Dash. So, we get out there, talk about a lot of different subjects, Chiefs stuff primarily. But, we talk about just overall, football things. We love having conversation, getting guys on, especially like teams we've already played for that week. So that's where we at, though. Believe Network, Chiefs Concerns.
I love that. I don't think Willie's on anymore, but again, Willie has he's working on documentaries, him and his family. So y'all make sure you guys support that. They have one about his life. They did a Rosa Parks. And what was the other one he said he did? Do you remember?
Hitman, Thomas Hitman Hearns.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Hitman Hearns.
Oh wow.
Yes. So they're working on a bunch of stuff there as well. So I just want to say thank you guys so much for hanging with us. Make sure everybody you join us on November the 26th for our first soccer event featuring Mexico versus Argentina. And then on the 17th of December, we'll be back for the HBCU Celebration Bowl. Go to let'shang.live, click on free tickets to register. Shaun, Jason, Willie, Chris, LenDale, Brian, be shining. Noah and Clint from Starcade Media. Thank you guys for hanging with us. We really, truly enjoyed y'all. We hope you guys come back. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
See y'all later. Bye.
Always love.